So this is going to be a quick tutorial of Artsonia Classroom mode for 2015-2016. Classroom mode is much like what it was last year, but with a few enhancements. So let's take a look. So when you open up Artsonia the Artsonia app, you'll see that the login screen looks very much the same. Of course, when you're ready to upload your artwork, you're going to tap on Students. Now, this year we have a new access code to use, and this access code is going to be good for all year, and it's a school-wide access code, so it works for any student. So that code is XSSN, NBJRN, and when we touch login, it's going to log us in. Oops, it's BRJN, and when we touch login, oh, I have 3 S's in there. Whoopsie daisies. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so when we finally get the access code to work, of course, we are in, and you can see on the screen that it says you've requested access to this school, Croton Elementary School. We're going to tap correct. Now here it's asking us to find our name by student. So I'm going to just start typing in my first name, and my name comes up. What you want to check right here is the grade. To make sure that it is your grade. Everybody has been updated to their current grade for the most part. So as long as it says your name and your grade, tap on it. Now here's something that I think is very cool. And you can, when you log in as yourself, you can see all of your artwork that you've ever uploaded to Artsonia, and you can see that since I have been the art teacher here for a while, I have quite a bit of artwork going way back. I think this goes all the way back to the 2009-2010 school year. I did actually have some artwork posted prior to that school year, but those got deleted. Now I'm going to go back up to the top and show you some really neat things that you can do here. Of course, in the upper right hand corner there's a button for Add Art, and that's of course if you have a new artwork that you want to add. But let's say you've uploaded an artwork and you haven't quite finished all of your work. Well, you see right now on the screen there is a pre-instruction self-portrait, just like what you've been working on, that I've uploaded, and if I tap on it, you can see that it hasn't quite been approved. So the green check mark on the right where it says project says that it's in that's the project that it's in. But you can see underneath the photo of the artwork it says submitted to teacher for review. So what that means is it's been uploaded, but the teacher hasn't looked at it, hasn't approved it. Also the title. If you look at the title, it has a title. I've entered a title, but it says submitted to teacher for review. So I haven't checked the title. And also underneath statement, artist statement, it just says no statement, and there's an edit button there, so I can click that edit button, and now I can go in and I can work on my statement. I'm going to leave that as no statement right now because I'm going to come back to that later. I'm not going to enter a statement right now. And that's because if you look up at the top, there are 2 buttons. On the left there's a save button, and on the right there's a submit button. Now the save button you're going to use if you are near the end of class and running out of time, and you're in the middle of writing an artist statement, but it's time to go, it's time to hand the iPad back to the teacher because your class is ready to leave. Well, if you click that save button, it'll save where you left off, and you'll be good to go the next time you come in to get the iPad and finish up your work. If you click the submit button, of course it's going to send that artist statement to the teacher to be reviewed. I'm going to touch save for right now. Okay, now I can also tap on the photo of the artwork, and I get this really nice big photo of my work, and I can even, if I have a device at home, an iPhone, an iPad, or an Android tablet of some sort, or even an Android phone, that's how I'm looking at this photo right now. I can actually screenshot this And if you have an iOS device, it's the lock button and the home button pressed at the same time. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So I just took a screenshot. And I believe on Android devices it is the lock button and lower volume button that will screenshot. And of course, once you go into your Photos app that you like to use, you can crop out all of the area around it and just have the photo. And that way you can save your photos to your device. I'm going to go back to where it says Home. I can do any of those sorts of things that I just showed you with any of these artworks here. So for instance, my action figure card art, I can tap on that. And even though I uploaded this last year, I have the ability to go in. You can see there's an add button down there by statement. I can go in and I can add an artist statement. I'm not going to do that now. So let's talk about how do you add art. Well, like I said, you press that add art button, and when I do that, I see the available projects for me to select. So right now you've created a pre-instruction self-portrait. That's going to probably be the gallery that you're going to upload to first this year, and that will be your pre-instruction self-portrait. We'll load those things in there, and then when we move on to pop art or another project, we would select the gallery that's appropriate for that. Now you see there's a sketchbook gallery there. That sketchbook gallery is for you to upload to whenever you have something in your sketchbook. Perhaps you make a sketch that you really like and you like to save that sketch and upload it to Artsonia. Even though it's a sketch, it can go in the sketchbook gallery. Later on down the road here, I'm going to create a project gallery called Art from Home, and that gallery is there also for you in case you make something at home that's not based off of one of my projects, or perhaps it is based off of one of my projects that you've taken a little bit further, something you've learned in class. And those are all things that you can, that's a gallery that you can load any of those sorts of things into. And again, all you need is the school-wide login code to get here. I'm going to press back at home. Now, when you come to class and you upload, you're going to want to make sure before you hand the iPad off to another student to use to press that log out button on the upper left-hand screen, and that way you can be sure that nobody accidentally uploads their artwork to your gallery. If you don't press that log out button, they may not quite realize what they're doing. They may not check the name. They may not even notice the artwork. It might be hard for them to do that, but you never know. So make sure you press log out.